And you do know I'm straight, right?
You don't have to love me. You don't even have to like me. But you will respect me. You know why?
What's up, guys? Here you're back again for another video. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I'll be fair and give you to the end of this video if you like the video. If you don't like the video, if you ain't new to this channel, you already know what the drill is. But just in case you are new to this channel, I always say you like the video, you don't like the video, you can suck my ass or kiss my ass or go fuck yourself. I don't really care. So it was my freshman year in high school, and I was a little fat, a little chubby little thing, but I had started to shed a few pounds or whatnot, so I wasn't too big. I was still on the husky side. I was still kind of short, but I was starting to thin up a little bit from puberty or whatnot. So, you know, I'm just kind of like playing it by ear because I'm a freshman. They call us fresh meat, so I'm just kind of like staying to myself. And so I was in science class with this upperclassman, and I think at the time he was a junior. He was a junior in high school, and so we just kind of conversated a little bit, but we didn't really like talk like really tough. Like, he was just cool people. And so I come back the next summer. He's going on to be a senior. I'm about to be a sophomore. And I have lost literally all of my little baby fat. I call it baby fat because I was like short and fat. I was like a German Shepherd puppy. And so that summer, I had just lost a lot of weight. I had grew. I had got taller. And I was a lot smaller, so when I come back, I was feeling myself. I was getting compliments. It's like, oh, you look good. You done lost weight. You so skinny. You tall. La 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 la. So now I'm really feeling myself. So now it's time to be a thought. You know, I done dropped all my pounds. You know, and it's just time to thought. Did I mention it was time to thought? Because it was time to thought. I was like feeling myself or whatever, which is normal. When you know, lose a little fat, you know, you lose a little weight, and you get to feeling yourself, it's perfectly normal. On with the story. So I'm in class with this guy again. This time we in media broadcast. And media broadcast is basically where the news show take place. You edit stuff for the radio. This is how this class actually taught me how to edit stuff on YouTube. So it was just really a really fun class, and I had that class with him, and I think I had a math class with him. And so when we had to edit, he was my edit partner, so that's actually how we became really close. And then we had math class, so we would go from media broadcast to math class every day. We would walk with each other. I literally ended up having a crush on him because I was with him like every second. We had even went to lunch together. We was like really cool. And I knew he knew I was gay, so I knew, you know, he knew what the tea was or whatnot. So I was like, okay, cool. You know, I'm just kind of play it back. You know, I'm going to sit back because, you know, everybody going to be asking, is that yours? I'm be like, no, that ain't mine, but he mine. You know, like I said, I was with him all the time. We went to class together. We had lunch right after math class, and I was with him all the time. So eventually, you know, we had added each other on Facebook, and we would literally talk all night on Facebook. And he'd be like, oh, well, he was like, I'm finna go to bed, so I'll holler at you in the morning when we get to school or whatever. I was like, okay, cool. So we did that a while. So the school year is almost over with. And like I said, he's a senior. And he's a senior now, I'm a sophomore. And he's finna get ready to graduate. So I was like, okay, so bitch, you need to make your move before you get ready to graduate. But I noticed he had kind of strayed off from me. Like, we were talking class, but we weren't walking class. And so he was with this girl all the time. And so, you know, I asked him. And so he was with this girl all the time. She was new. And so I just thought that maybe it was a cousin because they was like awfully close. And so, you know, I didn't ever ask questions because I just figured, like I said, I thought they was cousin or whatever. So I didn't say nothing. You know, I'm not going to question nothing like that. So, like I said, we was together all the time, and he just kind of strayed away. And so I'm like, damn, I said, so he done just threw me away for his goddamn cousin. I ain't that about a goddamn bitch, but hey, family first, I ain't tripping. So it went from him kind of straying off to we just talking in class. We not walking anywhere together. It's just like strictly class. He don't inbox me when I inbox him back. He don't text me when I text him back. So, you know, I had to ask him, I was like, what's good, you know? And I thought that it would have been so cute for me to be like, you know, I like you, and I just think that it's messed up that, you know, you did me like that. Like, you just then threw me away for her. Like, who is she? I was like, she a family member or something? And he sent back, like, he was confused. Like, he sent back, like, we call them, was they emojis then? I'm calling them emojicons, because they was something else back then, girl. So, he sent back, like, the confused face, and I was like, what? And he was like, that's my girl, and you do know I'm straight, right? When I tell you I have failed so hard for him, I still to this day feel like he led me on. When I say this man would get mad at me when I did not text back, or when I said I wasn't going to lunch right then, 'cause we had 3 shifts. And at the time, like, my teacher didn't give a fuck. Like, we would go when we wanted to. And he would get mad when I didn't go to lunch with him. And he would get mad when I didn't walk to class with him, even though we was together all the time. He led me on to make me believe that we had something. And the whole time he was straight. He told me he was straight, and my stomach dropped to the floor. I could have went and got a hockey stick and played hockey with it. That's how low my stomach had failed. I felt so stupid and so ashamed. When we got back to school, I couldn't look him in his face at all. And guess what, y'all? Guess what? Guess what? They married now. They married. They's married now. They's married now. Funny thing is, I did see him in the store the other day. This is my 3rd time recording this because I wanted to put this part in there. But I saw him in the store the other day, and he asked me how was I doing. He actually brought up the fact that I used to like him. He was like, so did you find the one for you? I was like, actually, I did. Thank you for bringing it up. That was humiliating. And he just laughed. And we laughed because it was funny. And at the same time, in the back of my head, I was like, it's like 5 years later, and you still can get it. Yes, I mean, that just crushed my poor little bitty little heart. That crushed my little heart, sweetheart. It really crushed me, and I was so in love with him. I was so in love with him, and I just thought he was the most sweetest thing in the world. Why, yes, he was. That got me. That really did get me. That hurt. That stung. Like, that felt like 45 bee stings in one spot. I got rejected. I'm not good with rejection. I'm not good with rejection at all. So I was back in kindergarten, and it was Anderson for us. And so I was really quiet. I was an introvert. I know I get on here and I talk a whole lot, but I was really quiet. I didn't bother anybody. Didn't want to be bothered. And it was this girl. She would come and share her little crayons with me and try to give me her juice box and give me her cookies and crackers. And, you know, she did this a lot. And she was the only person in class that I would talk to. I had a cousin in my class, and I wouldn't even talk to her. That's how quiet I was. But this girl made me talk. And so I ended up, we would go to recess together, and we would have fun. Like I said, the only person that I would talk to was her. And so I called her my little girlfriend, and it got so serious, y'all. Her mama worked at the school. I made my mama go to the library where her mama worked so she could meet her. And, you know, they went along with it, like, oh, that's your girlfriend, and y'all, that's your boyfriend. And, you know, it was just really funny. Her name is Rhonda, by the way. I'll tell her that I made this video. But, you know, it to me, it was, like, so serious. It was, like, the first love of my life. I mean, she was that D word, you know. She held me down through kindergarten all the way up to like 4th grade, bruh. Like, that's a long time for me. I feel like we ought to be getting married, Rhonda. If your relationship now fails and mine failed, I'm here. Cause you held me down all them years. Oh, that's too funny. That's too funny. Cause she gave us. Okay, so we still kicking in 1st grade. Still together 2nd grade. We ain't had the same class, but we slip notes here and there when we passing each other in the hallway, and we see each other like going to the bathroom. And I think it was my 4th grade year. Everybody was running track. My daddy was a coach. I ran track for a little bit, then I had broke my wrist and I stopped running. I don't think I really wanted to run then anyway. But my daddy was a coach and I broke my wrist and I stopped running, but I would still go to the practices. We were still together then. So we get back to school one day and somebody came and told me that Rhonda had another boyfriend. I'm like, no she don't. Like, y'all just be making shit up because y'all jealous hoes. So I didn't believe her, so I had asked her at track practice and she was like, yeah, remind you, like, we had been to like track meets and we would like sit with each other and like be all up on each other. Everybody knew we was going together. Remind you, bitch, we like 9 or 10 or 11 or something like that. But everybody knew we was together. They would be like K-I-S-S-I-N-G, that old kitty old bullshit. We even got under the bleachers and we kissed, and I thought she was gonna get pregnant. She think that's still funny to this day. And yeah, I was young. We was young and retarded. But so, like, I had missed a few practices or whatever. I had not talked to her in probably about a couple weeks. Hadn't really seen her at school. I saw her a couple times, but she just acted like she didn't see me. So I was like, whatever, girl, you gonna come back around. You gonna miss Big Daddy or whatnot. So I get to practice one day with my daddy, and she all up on this dude. I kid you not, y'all. I don't know. I can't remember who the fuck he was. But she was all up on this dude, and everybody was like, I told you that she had a new boyfriend. And I was so embarrassed because they laughed at me in my face. I don't think I cried or nothing like that. I was sensitive at the time, but I don't think I cried. But that really hurt my little old feelings because I was very sensitive, and I think I loved that girl, and she broke my little heart at a track meet. And I was supposed to start back running like that next week or the week after. And I didn't even want to run track no more. I just was like, you know what, fuck this bullshit. I'm finna go do something else with my life. And guess what I did? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. And like I said, she ended up gay. She's gay now. So girl, if it all boils down to it and don't neither one of our relationships work, I got you, home slice. I got you. I know there was like 2 stories in one. I had 2 stories because they both broke my heart. One was when I was young, and the other one I was just, in high school, growing up and things. But anywho, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you bitches in the next video. Bye.
What you hate is saying I'm getting paid. I don't care what you hate is saying I'm getting paid. I don't care what you hate is saying I'm getting paid. If you ain't talking money, I don't understand your lane.
It's going down, Barbie, pushing a pink Ferrari. I raced through Africa just to see the safari. I am the baddest in America, thicker than a Jericho. Just as Erica, the Black Sarah Jessica, Jessica.